Islam, let us rise today. My name is Julius Francis Bey. We want to rise and give all the Prophet Noble Drew Ali honors and praise to Wazier or Ajax living in North America today. And today, to my Ajax on social media, we're going to talk about, according to the law, what does the word silver mean? Now, according to the law, the word silver means to be nice and polite to you. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. The slave told the slave owner that he wanted reparations. And the slave owner told the slave that he was civil to him. What do you mean? He said, I let you, you had to sleep out with animals in the barn. You slept in the master's house down in the basement. Also, you worked one shift. You had Sunday and Saturdays off. He was polite and nice to the slave owner. Also, the slave owner told the slave, the only way you're going to receive reparation is you have to proclaim your nationality in your government according to your divine birthright. Also, you have to pledge to your flag according to your divine birthright. Also, you must live by the laws and constitution of your divine birthright. So the slave owner told the slave, this is the only way you're going to receive reparations. He said, I was civil to you. Once again, because you didn't sleep out the barn with the animals. You slept in the master's house down in the basement. You only worked one shift. You had the weekends off. I was nice and polite to you. Also told my Asiatics on social media. Let's look at the word civil rights. Now the word civil means, according to the law, means nice and polite to you. Now, our kin in 1964 was going around marching and boycotting and protesting as black Negroes. Now, when we studied law, the word law means authority over land, air, and water. In 1964, was there a black Negro government? Was there a black Negro flag for jurisdiction? Was there a black Negro constitution that governed the black Negro's lives? And the answer is no. And now, we're not here to speak radical, we're not here to insult, we're not here to offend any of our people. The one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, I get you to think you will free yourself. So when we look at the word law, so did the black Negroes have authority over land, air, and water to be black Negroes in 1964? The answer is no. So therefore, who was the Europeans being nice to, polite to in 1964, according to the Civil Rights Act? No one. Because they was recognized as commercial property. Because we just studied the word law. And black Negro is not a divine birthright. It's not a divine tribe. It's not a divine nationality. So therefore, you can't trace your ancient heritage. Now, the one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, to come out of this confusion and slavery in Babylon, you want to go to www.moorisamericangovernment.land. You're going to click on the icon freedom. And you're going to fill out an international census application. We're talking about human rights. We're not talking about a nation or nationality to be nice to you, to be polite to you. See, that's civil. We're talking about human rights. We're talking about your divine birthright, your divine tribe, your divine nationality. You can trace your ancient heritage. Also, you have a flag you can pledge to. Your Moorish American flag. Notice, I didn't say Moroccan flag. Your divine birthright is not Morocco. It's Moorish American. And also, in the center of that flag, you're going to see a 5-pointed pentagram. Your divine creed, which means love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's your divine creed. See, this is how you're going to uplift all humanity with the 5 greatest principles of humanity. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Now, if you don't have that in your mind and your heart, that's the nearest place you can meet the great God of the universe. Because I know we was taught in different schools of thought that the great God is outside of you. That's further from the truth. See, the great God of the universe, Allah, is not a superhero. He's not Superman looking up in the sky. He's not Batman down the street around the corner. See, that's dealing with silver. One hit you in the head and told you to be nice and polite to you. No, the one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he talking about human rights. He brought this in 1928. Listen up to all my Asiatic on social media. He went to Cuba, the Pan-African Conference. It was an international divine birthright. He stood up, and this is what he told all nations. Nations are government. He said, who are you? What's your nationality? He said, we are descendants of the ancient Moabites. And he said, everyone was born 10,000 years ago. And last night, they are descendants of the ancient Moabites. Therefore, they are Moorish Americans. They're not Rastafarians. They're not Hebrew Israelites. They're not Negroes. They're not people of color. They're not African Americans. And why? These are not divine birthrights. These are not governments. These are not, you can't pledge these flags. So therefore, to all my Asiatic on social media, listen up, please. You cannot receive reparations under organizations and corporations. And why? Because you are the property of that nationality. So we're not here to speak radical, to insult you, to attack you, or to be against you. The one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, if I get you to think, you'll free yourself. See? So you once again, you want to go to www.moorishamericangovernment.land. You're going to click on the icon, freedom. And if anybody tries to charge you for your divine birthright, you smile with an intelligent tone. You send them to that website. And also, you can call the officials at the Moorish American Government. Let me give you that extra telephone number. Area code 434-676-1555. And you will call from Sunday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you're going to ask them, do you want somebody to be civil to you, or do you want your human rights? And the answer is you want your human rights, because now you're dealing with international freedom. You're not dealing with civil, someone to be polite and nice to you. That's okay, but it has nothing to do with your international freedom. So you want to be free. Just like I gave you an excellent example about the slave and the slave owner. Because the slave told the slave owner he wanted his reparations. He was working on a plantation for 60 years and didn't receive no funds. And the slave owner told him, he said, you must proclaim your nationality in a government according to who you say you are. You must live by the laws of the Constitution, who you say you are. You must pledge to the flag who you say you are. So the slave owner was not insulting. He was not offended. He was not putting down the slave. He was teaching the slave truth, which is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. The 5 greatest principles to life, which is law. And what does law mean once again? It means authority over land, air, and water. So once again, so if you proclaim to be a Rastafarian, you must pledge to the Rastafarian flag. You must live by the Rastafarian Constitution. You must be a citizen of the Rastafarian government. If not, like the slave owner told the slave, you will never receive reparations belonging to an organization or a corporation. So I want to thank all my Asiatics on social media. The one and only Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he came to teach human rights, which is international law. He didn't come to teach to one to be civil to you, which is segregation, integration. That's okay, somebody be nice, polite to you, but it has nothing to do with your international freedom. So once again, you want to go to that excellent website. Let me give it to you again. It's going to give you international freedom, international citizen application. It's www.moorishamericangovernment.land. You're going to click on the icon, freedom, like the one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali teach. He said, you have the ink pen in your hand, so you're going to hyphen that title, name of nobility, Bey, El, and Ali. And this is human rights. This is not silver. This is not somebody being nice and polite to you. You're talking about international freedom and linking yourselves with other nations of the government, other nations of the world, which means government. And that's the only way you're going to receive reparations. You have to be a citizen of the government that you proclaim your divine birthright in. This is international law. So once again, this is Julius Francis Bey out of Maryland, California, for the Moorish American Government, teaching one of Prophet Noble Drew Ali's teachings on what's the difference between human rights and someone being civil to you. And the civil means, according to law, is being nice and polite to you. It has nothing to do with your international freedom. It's also, you want to call the officials at the Moorish American Government. Let me give you the excellent telephone number again. Area code 434-676-1555. Also to all my Asiatic on social media. You can go to the website, www.7sealspublication. You want to get all the one and only International Prophet Noble Drew Ali's literature and study and see We're not talking about being civil. We're not talking about segregation, integration. We're talking about human rights. We're talking about proclaiming your divine birthright, your divine nationality, your divine tribe, tracing your ancient heritage in your own government. And this is the only way you're going to receive reparations. So once again, peace and blessings, gratitude. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. Hope you learned something. And please contact the officials of the Morris American government for human rights, international freedom. And also go to the website, www.7seals Publication, once again. Buy all the Prophet Noble Drew Ali's literature for yourself and a family member and study, so you can think and you can free yourself. You don't want another nationality having authority to free you, because if they can free you, they can enslave you with falsehoods, delusions, hearsay. Sounding real slick, cool, and hip. So gratitude, appreciate you. It's been a blessing. It's been a journey to talk about what's the difference between human rights and civil rights.